This is the second part of a two-part series. Um, and this one is about my two tour guides in near and around Inlay Lake. Momo was the tour guide 4 years ago, but I met her family and her husband and their three children on my first trip. The second trip, I spent a week with them, and Coco, the husband, took me on almost all the tours. The second trip, except for one trip, with Momo being my guide, along with her 13-year-old daughter, Titi. And it's hard for me. It's hard for me to fathom my relationship to that family and their relationship to me. And I've written about this many times. My first trip to Myanmar was to see the lady, Aung San Suu Kyi. And I failed. In fact, I failed a second time on my second trip. But when I first met Momo up in Inlay Lake 4 years ago, she had to pick up some papers to get me to the next place I was going to go to in the next tour. And she said that her daughter Titi would be home from school because of winter break or some kind of vacation, and that I could meet her. I went to Myanmar to visit the lady, and what I discovered was a beautiful young lady, and her name is Titi. On the second trip, I spent a lot of time not only with Coco and Momo and Titi, but also with Titi's two younger sisters who were in preschool daycare the first time I was there, and they were 2 and 4 years old. And they certainly wouldn't have remembered me then, but this time I spent a lot of time with all three of the girls. And I say this all the time, I don't understand all of the ties. I left the first time when I saw TT 4 years ago, left their house, thinking, that is my granddaughter. And what was it about TT that caused me to feel that way? I mean, cute, smart, pretty, fun-loving, wants to play games. You know, you can list a million things. But I need to get some explanation for it, something that, and I've said this in articles, I get haunted by not being able to understand my emotional ties to things and people. I can understand 3/4 of it, but I don't understand the last quarter of it, and it just drives me up the wall. But it's true with TT, it's true with Fatty, it's true with Snow, it's true with Momo, it's true with Coco. And they are family. And when I was there, we exchanged, obviously, gifts because we love each other. And there are two pictures that I got from that family. They live right off the Inlay Lake. And except for, there are millions of stupas and pagodas in Myanmar, but there's only one inlay lake, and it is a beautiful lake, and I don't want to waste time talking about all the things that are going on in the lake, but it is a beautiful lake, and they gave me a painting that was not done by oil, it was done by little beads. And the artist would put the beads in and create the painting out of thousands of beads. It's on the wall across my library. The other picture that I received from them were two notes to me that when I came back to the United States, the first thing I did was to put them in a frame, and they're right behind the camera. The two notes, one from Momo and one from TT. And what I don't get, I don't understand the tie. I can't read either one of those notes without crying. It is a bittersweet. Every time I see that picture, it's 2 feet away from me. It's a bittersweet memory. Of love and loss. But the loss is only for a couple of years because I'll be going back and seeing my family. So, appreciate your time listening and watching this video and reading this essay. And take care.